Well, welcome back to our 2020 motorcycle toy hauler trip. This ride here, I do believe Karen had planned. It's a pretty neat ride.
Time to ride and explore. It's going to be a neat ride today. Let's go down.
This is the route that we're going to take, and we left our RV park right around here and went to Charlevoix. There's the inlet going to Lake Michigan. All this body here, water, the exit is right through here to Lake Michigan. And we ate somewhere down here. You'll see it on the video of the restaurant we're at. It was pretty neat. We came over here and we followed the water quite a bit, and right here is where our ferry trip went across. Now, it was no big, long ferry trip. It was really short, but it was something that you like doing, and that's pretty neat on motorcycles. Again, we followed the lake all the way around. We went through Boyne City, which again is another neat city, but it's probably a quarter the size of Charlemagne. We went on, came over here. It says it stopped here, but we came back to the town and we walked around, checked it all out, then came back this way and headed back to the RV park. It says 67 miles. It was probably closer to 80 because you don't have this stretch and that stretch on there, but definitely was a neat ride. Now, this is the town of Charlevoix. Now, I know I probably tore that up pronouncing it, but this is one nice little town. This is just a few miles south of Petoskey from the RV park, maybe 20 minutes or so, and it is very touristy, and it's real nice. And you got to remember, when we were here, it was August and September, around August, middle of August at this part. And oh man, it was so nice with the weather in Florida. We would be dying in the heat. Here, it was just right for motorcycle riding.
Kind of reminds you a little bit of Mount Dora.
Remind me quite a bit of Mount Dora, like I was saying then. It had that tourist look. You had marinas, you got country, you just don't have those silos in some of them barns. Here, this is the Front Porch Restaurant. We have one in Florida too.
Oh yeah, baby. Time to feed. We're talking now. All right, baby. You hungry, Ed?
I am. I'm ready to have some breakfast here.
Now, right here, you can see their web page, and of course, they're closed right now because of the virus, and you can check out what they have, but this is different. You only, it's donations with what you eat. It's a lot different. I like this restaurant. Right to the right is where the bikes are at. Had a nice atmosphere coming into here, and one thing I have to say about this restaurant, they did not skimp on food. I mean, I got a pretty good portion for breakfast, and I think everybody else did too. Now in the next clip, I wish I had a better mic. I love hearing Ed do his ordering for food.
It's better you rye or you hungry.
Right there is either one. It's a light rye. It's not a dark rye.
Well, give me the whole wheat if you will, no butter.
Okay, sure.
Alright.
It's a memory.
I'll take strawberry jam on the side.
I got some of that.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah. Watch.
I usually take a picture before we eat, but I guess I was pretty hungry because I already put a big dent in mine.
Well, our next stop when we leave here will be the ferry. And like I said, this is not a very big ride. And we definitely have the water on one side of the road or the other. It definitely was a nice ride. Heading on Highway 66, there's a nice RV park, it looks like, and the body of the water goes to the lake, but it is known as the South Arm. Location. Down here, straight ahead is the ferry, but on the left, right there where you see the water, they have a neat looking restaurant. It's that building right there, and it definitely looks like a place to check out.
Hey. Yeah. Motorcycles, $3.
You know, I'm editing this right now, but I'm looking at those umbrellas over there. I wonder what kind of menu they have. I bet you the food is good. All right, talking about that restaurant got my curiosity. The name of it is The Landing, and it definitely looks nice. They got some great pictures of this place, and I haven't really researched it much, but I'm sure they have a pretty good menu. And the other thing I noticed, all the restaurants in Michigan, a lot of them seem to be closed. But right here, you can tell, guess who we let loose? That's right, we let Angel loose. And I did start to fly over to the other side where the ferry lands, but I kept getting this feeling, well, if the ferry gets back before I can load Angel back into the motorcycle. So I cut the flight short and just got a little bit of view what it looks like around here. And like I said, man, Michigan's got a lot of waterfront, and this place sure did look nice. And there we are in the motorcycles down there, and now it's time to bring Angel back home and for us to continue with our ride. See, right now when I'm doing this editing, I get about 2 good minutes and then my computer freezes. I guess it's about time to get a new laptop for on the road. It always seems cool to put bikes on a ferry and cross the river or whatever it is. We've crossed quite a few ferries with our motorcycles, from Florida all the way to Nova Scotia. It's always pretty cool.
Yeah.
Boyne City. This is another neat little town, and of course, once again, it's by the water. And I believe it was Marcia and my last day here at Petoskey that we decided before we load the bikes up, let's come back one more time. And we did, and we checked out this town just a little bit more. And that's one of my favorite shots of this town. We just got to Charlevoix, and man, finding parking, yeah, it's pretty much like Mount Dora. You can't find parking anywhere around here. But we did go ahead and we walked around, I imagine, for about an hour. And man, they got a nice marina, a nice park, and a place for a band to play at too at the park.
Watch them biting sticks. Watch them be right down below us.
Now, we sure did enjoy walking around this park and checking out the marina. And there's Ed right there. We were wondering, where's Ed at? He was going to the head somewhere. But we walked all around this place, and this was pretty cool. They had all these fish in the pond. You only seen a few seconds of this, but we spent a lot of time there.
This is definitely one of them happy stores.
Yeah.
And they give you energy too.
Well, I can't remember it now, but I'm pretty positive I got me some fudge. I just must have not got a pound of it.
You gotta be quicker playing this tourist thing now.
What? Here's the other side of me.
I'm ready. I had my fudge. They see me smiling. They don't know I just ate fudge.
And I'm gonna have to tie you down when you get home.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Southern South something.
Did enjoy walking on this pathway and checking everything out. So did everybody else.
Oh, I see.
Y'all
This
see?
is a nice picture.
Yeah, it
I
is.
haven't seen a Rexall in years and years and years.
A Rexall.
See, other people were on their motorcycles enjoying the day, and here we are. There's the Rexall drugstore sign. We are now heading back to the RV park, back across the drawbridge, and homebound we are with a little bit of back roads. Than just the waterfront and everything, all the lakes, all the homes by the water. One of the biggest memories that I will have of this place is all the barns and silos. Not that much around Petoskey, but once we end up getting around Stanwood, what was it, River Ridge RV Park, man, we seen one barn and all these silos one after another. And man, I know they won't be there 100 years from now. I wouldn't think. They sure look cool and beautiful.
to you, Daddy.
Hey, buddies!
Come here. Come here.
Hey, Clutch.
This way. Come here. I know.
What the hell is that about? If you enjoyed our video, stay tuned. We still got a couple more trips while we're up in the Petoskey area. Talk to you later.